Why am I running for governor? It's a great question, probably the most important question of all. You know, for the last 7 years, it's been my honor and my privilege to serve as the chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus of Central East Florida. And for the last 4 years, I've served as the chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus of Florida, our state organization. And during those 7 years, there have been countless trips back and forth to Tallahassee, both during the session as well as during committee weeks leading up to the session. We have built a legislative agenda every year that we've gone up there of bills that we either support or oppose, and they're all driven by our liberty agenda. You see, we believe in free people, free markets, limited government, and fidelity to our Constitution. Those are the philosophies that have driven our choices in terms of the bills that we support or oppose. And those are the philosophies that are driving me in my determination to try to be the best possible governor that I can be for all of the people of the state of Florida. But you see, during that 7 years that I've been going back and forth to Tallahassee, I've noticed a very disturbing trend. The people of Florida are losing their voice in the legislative process and before government in general in Tallahassee. It's being drowned out by the dark money contributions from special interests, rich and powerful special interests here in the state of Florida, all of whom have business before state government. But they're allowed under Florida law to make 5- and 6-figure contributions into political committees that are being operated by candidates for public office here in the state of Florida. It's not criminal, but it ought to be. And you see, that's the kind of thing that we need to change in the state of Florida so that the people's voice can be heard again and not drowned out by these special interest contributions. I've seen it happen too often where a good bill dies because even though the people want it, the special interests don't. I've seen it happen way too often that a bad bill progresses through the process, not because the people want it, but because a special interest somewhere greased the skids with a contribution that was big enough to the right person to move that legislation farther forward when it really should have been dead on arrival. I won't stand for it anymore. I've seen too much. I've witnessed too much. I simply cannot stand idly by and watch it continue to happen without trying to do something about it. That's what's motivating me to run for public office, for this governor's office. I've never been a politician. I've never held a public office in my life. I am the outsider in this campaign, but I'm the outsider with enough experience to be able to make a difference once he gets there. And so I'm asking you for your support in my campaign for governor of the state of Florida. Please remember the Republican primary, August the 28th, 2018, and vote for Bob White for governor. Thank you very much for your time.